Working on the night news. Working on the night moves. Nobody's got a diamond. Thank you, Ace 3. Very cool. We're winning like the weirdest pots here in the satellite here. Going to the set mines if we can here with the pocket eights. Seems like we can't. We'll be folding here. And if you trapped me, you got me, but I'm jamming ace jack suited over the limpers here. Hello. What's going on here? King 10 jamming into ace king. Interesting. Oh man, give me my cards back. Holy smokes. Holy smokes, let me have those cards back. AG, I know you said you corrected the camera for YouTube, but I recommend going live on YouTube so it works too. That's a good troubleshooting note. I should keep that one in mind. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't realize I never clicked the go live button on both streams. Appreciate you. All right, thank you for the tip there, SMF. Folks, we will be right back with more nightly $20 classic satellite action and cash game action. Also going to be jumping into the nightly Benjamin and nightly $50 classic. It looks like they're both going to run tonight. Fantastic. Be right back. Should probably sit out this cash game too. BRB. All right, let's do this. King 8. Oh, just let me do it. You know what? This is a spite raise. Oh boy. Buckle up, everybody. Ain't nobody getting away on this flop, right? Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, we're shipping it in on the turn. I got 2 overs, flush draw, gut shot, grip it, and rip it. I'm breaking the $5 classic, 8 of 16. Nice. Good luck, good luck. Yeah, just focus up. You got this. You got this, brother. You are good to go. Hot to go. HOTTOGO. You know what I'm saying? Ace King, baby. Dunga 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 dunga. ISO time. Come on and kick me. Ace King is good. V Ace 5. Absolute freaking blaster maniac. Will be, excuse me. I don't know why this table isn't working. There we go. We'll be all in here with the King Queen. We got 10-9. Hold the 88%. Let's go. Let's go. Four of 11 in the Satty. All right, we are now 5 tabling. So going across the top, we got Cash Game, Nightly Benjamin, and then Satellite over here. And we got the Nightly 50 and the Nightly 20. I don't really have like a I always I like my biggest, most focused bind, I think, to be like top center, and then everything else just kind of, I just kind of get into like force of habit. Like I always put the 50 down here. I typically put the 20 down here. It's just kind of like habitual more than like categorized, other than the biggin being right here in the top center, the Benjamin. We'll call down here in the $20 classic with King Jack. Interesting. Okay, nah. Raise here with ace 9 of clubs. Okay. We went set mine with the 5s. Obviously not calling here on 8-9 king. Raise here with the ace 3 of clubs. Should probably just fold, but they bet fucking one big blind. I can't help myself. Chop it up. All right then. All right, in the Benjamin, let's raise it up with ace jack of spades. Small 3-bet, we're certainly not folding a suited ace. Way too much equity in this hand. I don't think we like reopen in here or anything, because this could be like super strong as well. We'll take a multi-way pot with suited ace. There's worse hands to have multi-way. Now, there are worse hands to have on this board, but it doesn't rank super high. Still not live on vertical for YouTube, by the way. What the heck? I clicked the button. Oh, it was like just, I had to leave the tab open. I couldn't just click go live. I clicked the button. It just like you have to actually. Is it still not working? Oh, there it is. There she goes. I'm raising like every table. I raised ace king here, 6-7 here, 7-8 here. Really? Oh, come on. You're gonna have an ace and I'm just value owning myself. Jack deuce. I've got ace king here. Leave me alone. Win a nice pot in the Benjamin. They had a 9, 6-9. Targeting a 9 or worse king. Jack deuce, by the way, just called us. They had top pair. I mean, they had top pair. But we raised. We ISO'd pre and they called Jack deuce. Probably shouldn't raise river. Or yeah. Did I raise river or just bet river? I don't even remember. Probably betting river is probably just stupid here. We just never get called by anything worse. Yeah, raised river. That's absurd. If we were raising river, this should be a bluff and should be much larger. This is just a mistake. This is just a tilted mistake because I was like pissed 8. Probably had a jack. Raise 50 big blinds. Size raised my pocket 6 to shove over the top. You had 13 big blinds. You were in the big blind. No, it's 100% standard. Because they can just be raising super freaking wide, man. It's not very dumb at all. It's just a standard shove, and you ran into a spot where instead of raising like the vast number of hands that you could be flipping against, or have like you'll have 6s against their ace 3 sometimes, you know, you just ran into a spot when they actually had it. It's a standard shove, 100%. As to why is that a standard shove? Just because it's profitable, because the small blind there should be raising super duper wide, even in theory, and even more if they're trying to exploit you. If you're like a little bit passive in the big blind, or you know they're just an aggressive player, they'll raise more than the GTO, which is just very, very wide to begin with. And so 6s, it's hard to make a pair in this game, and you have a pair in the pocket with 13 big blinds. Get it in. And when they have kings, shrug it off and know that you made the right play and just move on to the next one. Just because you lost, and this is something, you know, I have to repeat to myself sometimes too, but just because you lost in poker does not mean you made the wrong play. Try to buy ourselves free turn and river cards here. By betting flop. Double gutter. King. All right then. Bink. And they bet big. And insta-fold the river. Bad. What up, Luis? How's it going? Order the flush here. I make a pair. All in here in the satellite with ace-7. Gets through. And the ace-queen as well. Ace-queen suited at risk in the satellite. Not quite at risk, but we'll be gutted if we lose this hand. Let's hold. 64%. Let's hold it. Ooh, that's a scary flop. You need a 10. 10 ball. 1-0 on the river. There it is! River cards are coming tonight, people. Let's go. There it is. 3 of 4. Real chance here. That's so close. Okay, glad we folded. Even though we would have been ahead of this by a heaps, obviously, but we're getting called here as well. No longer. No, I am glad I folded. All right, so now we have to try to beat one of these other players for one of the 2 tickets. 3 players left, 2 tickets. We do not want another Sadie bubble. Let's not do it. Raise it up with queen 10. Small blind calls. Oof. Ace-9 of diamonds. I don't really like the composition of my hand to turn it into a bluff there, but I certainly wish I had versus that holding. We could have likely gotten it done. Just a jam here. Nope. Raise it up. Bet again. Checking back river for sure. If they check, folding if they bet. They just beat us now with a million different hands. Easy fold. It sucks a lot. Like we had a nice hand up until that river. I think that river makes us just not compete with many holdings that they have. We'll 3-bet jam this if raise comes in. So if this is a fold, we jam. Like us. Ace-8, let's hold. Hold to get back in contention. Keep them low, that's fine. No, now we need an ace. River cards are not coming when we truly need them, though, unfortunately. Thank you for the GG, whoever you are out there. Saudi bubbles are pain, man. That's 2 Saudi bubbles very recently in that Saudi $200 tickets narrowly missed out on. I think we did everything we could. I think I folded very correctly there versus the other player. I feel 100% honestly about that fold, or as near to 100% as you can get in a game of incomplete information, and then we just don't hold with the ace high versus the king high. It is what it is. That's poker, baby. Like I said, we come away from that knowing that despite the loss, we made the right decisions. Well, let's see if we can get into some spin-and-go action, maybe, or any of those running tonight. Let's see if we can. Maybe they'll start running once we sit one. Let's see. We'll pre-register the $5 PLO as well because I've got a ticket. That'll go in that slot 6 that I just showed, but the table's not open yet. Doing the best I can. That's not how you're supposed to dance to this song, I don't think. Jack suited loses to ace jack suited here, all in pre, I believe, maybe on the flop. No, I went in pre. Raise pocket fives. Okay. Fives again. May I see a flop, please? Nope. Huge implied odds. Let's flop a set. Damn it. No, I don't know if I want to set with them playing this so coy here. I would think one of them would bet if they had like king queen. The checking makes me more concerned. I'm out of whatever this is. Sorry. Goodbye, fellas. Fives don't feel so great anymore. I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. Woo, yeah. King's playing it slow. Ace 10 of hearts. Just gets there runner style. Woofda. Sorry, Zendaya. Speaking of kings, ace jack, kings, and ace 7 down here. One of these things is a bit not like the others. But ace 7 wins the side pot. Ace jack goes wham, wham, wham all the way home. Check. Nice. Don't mind if I did. A small pairs tonight. Fold the sixes here. We would have called it normal raise, but the squeeze over the ISO, we'll just fold to it, I think. Sucks that we would have flopped a set, but we can't guarantee that, like, it's not going to get reopened before. I think this is a little stronger than just a raise or even just a squeeze, but I don't know. I'm just mad I didn't call because we flopped a set. We would have flopped a set. But we'll stand by our fold. Fine. Ain't nobody love me better, make me happy, make me feel this way. Ain't nobody love me better. Love me better. Fold the queen deuce. Mostly just because, like, this player is gonna, like, stack into us a bunch. We didn't want to face exactly the situation with queen deuce of clubs. Ace jack flops 2 pair. Still not safe from a 4, but a boat is very safe. We're in the cash game streets. Let's raise the ace 9 suited. Check it back. Check it back. Another jam from the shorter stack player in the tournament. 23 big blinds all in over the raise and flat here. Coming in with a squeeze and a rejam. Queens versus ace king for 49 big blinds. An ace on the flop and dead to all but the queen of hearts. Zendaya has come all the way back. Oh, the $5 PLO was canceled. That's a bummer. That is a bummer. That is a letdown for sure. Real cash? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. These are real money games. BetRivers available in Pennsylvania only right now, but has announced that they are preparing for a multi-state rollout. Although timeline dates still TBD. But Pennsylvania did join the MSIGA, so players are able to play. Operators are able to combine pools with other states: Michigan, New Jersey, Delaware, West Virginia. Right now. King Queen here we call pre-flop. We're just gonna stab here because this board is just so good for us. We're gonna keep the charade up here. We have all these cards where our opponent rarely has things that mesh well with this board. Okay, but in this case, I guess they just do. Obviously, King Queen is not the ideal hand to do that with, but our opponent's gonna have like a ton of like ace-x. Now they might have ace-6, they might have pocket fours that they raised with or whatever, and just have something very nutted there, unfortunately. So we do end up having to fold because obviously we don't have anything to go with the King Queen. But it felt like a good board to represent on, despite our holding not being like completely like solid. Like we don't block. Like having an ace maybe is a little bit better because we block some of those hands that they might have that are strong. But we squeezed here, we raised pre, now we flop top 2, so we're going ham. I call. King Jack is no good, my friend. If you got runner under 9 on me, I was going to be very upset. Thank you for the donation. I might need it after getting a little toasted in that pot in the Benjamin. It's okay, we still got a very playable stack. We've got 59 bigs. We've battled back before in the Benjamin. And hopefully tonight we'll do it again. Raising here with Jack Jack. Pot, huh? Pot, you say? Okay. King Jack of Spades here. We fly the raise from Jackson. Call flop as well. It's not my favorite turn card. I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. Not my favorite turn card. They kind of down bet here, so we're gonna call again, but we're a little spooked. Now we're very spooked. But we'll win the 32 big blind pot from 4-5-0. Okay. Raising the old 5-4-0 pre-flop. You love to see it. You absolutely really do love to see it. King 7 here, we'll bet. It's down at the New Amsterdam. Mr. Jones strikes up a conversation with a black hair. Go dance. Ugh. Check. Check. Thank you. Ah, got him. You might think they won the pot, but I won that pot because I didn't give them any more money. Mm, 6-5 suited. Too much equity to fold here in this multi-way spot. And I'd say the equity has bumped up a little bit on this one. Help me believe in anything, 'cause I... What? Yeah, now you're gonna bet 1 on the river? Huh? Okay, they also have trips. They bet 1 with trips to induce, I guess. And we fucking got them with a flopped boat. I'm gonna paint my picture. Paint myself in blue and red and black and gray. It's so symbolic yesterday. Picasso. Joined a second cash game table. We're rocking two cash tables at the moment. I think I hit a wrong key there and typed streamer highlight somehow. Whoops. Don't really know how that happened. A hotkey I think that I made that I don't really use anymore. A lot of that kind of stuff just floating around in the back rooms of the stream. Lonely. Yeah. Everybody wanna pass us cats. Oh, hello, viewer from Turkey. I don't speak any other languages, so English in the stream, please, if you would. I know you didn't say anything, but I always delete messages in other languages just because if you start talking another language, at some point I won't know what you're saying, and I'm not comfortable with you putting it in my chat when I don't know what it is. Pocket jacks! Yes. Yes, that was the hand of poker that I had. It's true. Hello, bro. Good luck. Thank you, thank you. That's more like it. Thank you, thank you. Ace 9 here. Big star. Raise here with Jack 10 suited. Actually, that's 3-bet here. With kings. They fold. Bet here, they raise small in. This player calls. We call. Okay. Which goes the scene. Someone bluffing here, pick up a gut shot. We bet we take it down. Straight here, we're raising. C-betting here and taking it down to 20. Raising here and getting jammed on. We're gonna fold ace-5. When we raised the straight, what happened? Did they call? They called with top pair of 9s. Ace-3 and king-jack went after us. Would have chopped with the ace-3. Eights here beat ace-7 in the cash game. Raise here with ace-4 of hearts. Snap call to our left in the small in the big blind. What the hell? What is you calling with, baby? Pocket 9s. We'll take it. We'll take it. Coming back up in the Benjamin. You love to see it. Raising here with king jack. Raise here with queen jack. Shoot it. Oh, Ken. Hello, hello. No 3-bet with ace queen in the cash game here. Pocket 8s here. Up of ace queen 4. Weird chip lead out 3 ways from the small blind. I think maybe there could be some spots where that's I know the small blind has leads more than the big blind, right? Versus when your head's up. I don't know as much about multi-way pots, but I could imagine that it's actually a thing, and I shouldn't turn up my nose at those plays always so much, as much as I do, I suppose. Let's raise jacks. Get through. We'll raise 9s here. The 20. Raised ace king pre here. The nines, we go to the flop 3 ways, or 4 ways. This player leads into us, but leads very small. Such a weird spot between wanting to protect my hand and being just behind a player with a 7 here. Okay, runner club less likely than... I'm gonna block versus this player just so they don't lead jam. Runner club less likely than spades being the hand here. We get some very thin value with a block bet there from 5-4. Nice. Love to see it. Moving up to 6 or 17 with that pot. Let's raise here with Jack 10 of hearts. And the flop 3 ways, and it's a doozy. We got a gut shot and a flush draw. Comfortable enough with this equity to bet into 2 players. We get 1 call. Check back. Don't think our hand has the components to turn into a bluff here. Kind of a sad run out. That one's a sad one. Ace 9 of spades here. They just really want to give us like amazing equity to go multi-way with a suited ace, huh? Let's do it. Black cards, please. Bang. 0 black cards. Close my eyes. None. Not a 1. Not a 1. Would have been fun if there were, though. Would have been fun if there were. King 4 suited here. We limp blind versus blind. We bet flop. They fold. How did these hands get in on the flop? 10-4 suited, said fucking let's do it, and then spikes a 10. Okay, I keep hitting this button. I'm sorry for posting this streamer highlight command. I keep fat fingering my button. Can I purge this message somehow? You cannot time out the broadcaster. How do I purge my own message? Can't do it. Oh well. At least I can remove it from the chat via the social stream chat thing that I used to display those on stream. I can remove it from the stream, the visible chat on stream. You know what I mean? Right? Wowza. Ace, king, king 8, and king, queen. Everybody's got a top pair. King, queen with a squib. Raising here with ace-5. Fold. Here we flat ace-9 pre. Call. 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 Okay. I don't know. I don't never understand this. Why players in position bet one big blind there? It makes no sense. Like, I always have to click call. Like, I don't get it. Like, do you actually get some value with that bet sometimes, do you think? Like, is that their rationale? I just don't get it. Do they actually think I'm gonna just say fuck it fine with Jack 10 or something? Rather than just like go over the top or something? I don't know. A little bit of a mindfuck kind of bet. A7 here. Pretty good turn guard. All things considered. Hot, huh? Alright. Oh, what is this garbage? What is that? You are so lucky. Pink. Such a lucky river for you. It says phew. Set mining with threes down here. Raising kings here in this cash game. Set mining unsuccessful if you were curious. Oh no, when I'm stuck in Boston prison. All right, we're sitting out all cash next hand. Heading off to the break. At the bottom end of the straight, we'll just fold here. I'm going to take this break, folks. When we return, more action in the $20, $50, and $100 classics, as well as some cash game tables going. Let's get a deep run going tonight. I'll see you soon. All right, we're back. Get a walk with the 970 in the $50 here. Hold here. Unfortunately, we're 9 of 9 in the Benjamin, but at heaps, really. I mean, 57 big blinds is perfectly playable. Obviously, we not prefer to be 9 of 9, but if you're going to be 9 of 9, having 57 big blinds could be a lot worse. Plenty of time. Sixes here. I got queens over here after a limp. It's an absurd bet sizing. That's a bluff. Good on you. Like dynamite ignited. Let's pick a different card back for a bit. What do we want? What do we like? Go with a little more. Nah. No, I mean, I think I like the ones I got. I like these. Can't deny. I just like what I got. So he's here with ace king suited. Limp caller. Dynamite ignited. Jammed ace deuce into ace king here for 20 bigs. I need a deuce, please, dealer. Or a 3. Okay. That might not be a jam, but they were playing pretty passively for the most part. Sucks. I don't know if that's actually like a GTO jam or not, but it felt like a good idea at the time. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. We just run into our opponent having a very nutted hand, obviously. 9-5 suited here. Too many times. three bet here in the cash game. Squeeze. Or raising a flat. Flop is queen 8-8. See if that's going to take it down. Up here we defended Jack Deuce in the big blind. Button C bets we're going to call. Check. Check. Deuces are good. A6 checks back. $60 big blinds? I don't know, man. Just call. We could maybe three bet. I feel so good about calling. Jamming here with ace king suited. So we got trip eights here. I think we still check here. It's not like a connected enough card that we like feel like we get more calls from like if a player had like 9-10 here or something, like they're not gonna call again. Honestly, we just hope they have an 8. Call again. I think the king is a scare card that we need to bet on ourselves. Ace king doubles through 9s here. We're 2 of 20 in the $20 classic after that one. Queen 9 here will bet in the cash game. Maybe we should have checked and let a queen bet for value with the trip 8s, but I like to bet. I don't know, maybe it's might be ridiculous though. Even over a limp here, I do think we jam the queen jack suited. Getting rejammed on is not ideal. Hopefully we got live cards. Let's see pocket 9s or something for a flip. Just don't want to be dominated. Please. Or face an overpair, obviously that's a nightmare as well. If we got to take a shot against ace king, we'll take our shot against ace king. Just don't want to see ace queen, ace jack. It's 9s and jack 10. Let's get a queen. Some green cards. Queen or a jack is fine too. Yikes. 9s hold versus us both. We'll get back in there. Give me that re-entry button. What do we get? 36 big blinds. That's a fortune. Get me back in there. All right, we're back in there. Blind versus blind. We'll see bet here. Back in here, and we immediately see somehow 49 big blinds going in pre with 10-7. All right then. climbed a little bit back up to 6 of 9 in the Benjamin. Nightly $20 classic sees queens, 4s, and 10-7 suited. Queens win a huge pot. Player eliminated. Down to 19. 18. With currently 6 places paid, we're in 3rd. But registration is still open for another 12 minutes. What KG, you stream on YouTube also, or just Twitch? YouTube as well. Got trip 6s here. Any river betters? Thank you for the good luck, WTR. Appreciate it, brother. Yeah, win another pot there. Four of 9 in the Benjamin. Thanks for the good luck wishes, WTR. Appreciate you, brother. Target 10s here. We hope to not face resistance here, and we don't. Nice. Shakes his head. Oh, gotta hit him back with this one. I laugh at your pain. Queen Jack, who had just very little chips, gets a double through Queen 3 here. Ace King facing the 3x. Ship it. Pocket nines we raise, we get 3-bet. Blind versus blind, gotta be good enough to stack off, I think. Nines versus A7 suited. Hold, please. I'd like to hold. Very much like to hold. Let's go. It's a big pot in the $50 classic. The A7 just didn't want to back down. Wow, we bet an ace here on the river and they just clicked it back on us. They just hit the click button and we called on 5 King Queen 5 ace jack. They had the Broadway straight. Makes sense, but like when they only bet one into whatever it was, fucking like 18, I have to call. No, I didn't get to my cards in time. Give me them back. I had ace 3 of hearts here. You can't see it, but I had ace 3 of hearts. They just disappeared. Like the cotton candy in the raccoon video. Okay, not an amazing flop for ace 3 of hearts. Defend suited cards here, the 8 deuce of clubs. I think we want to raise fairly often on this flop, so we're going to choose this hand even though it's garbage. Oh, didn't really want to see that. But when the 5 comes on the river on the turn, I think we get to barrel here. They're gonna have a lot of overcards, a lot of spades that aren't too happy here. God damn, why does this keep happening to me on low boards tonight? I'm trying to like take these aggressive lines and just smashing my face into the nuts, apparently. Phrasing. Jesus. Like us versus button there on 393, or what was it, 939 or 393? Yeah, 3935. That should favor like my range so much versus button, but apparently they just fucking have it, you know, or just know I'm being aggressive. Either way, torch some chips. We'll raise here though. Three-way pot. I love it. One big blind and we have to fold to it. Pain. Flat here with ace 9 of hearts. Check's good. Check's good. Fold's good. Zendaya. Okay. I check. We'll take it. We love to see that. We absolutely love to see them not turn that hand into a bluff. Amazing. Amazing. Top and bottom pair here. To the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Jack 10 is eliminated here. $20 classic, we are 10 of 24. Maybe I would have done something with the queen 10 of hearts. At least would have called. Maybe even 3-bet here. All the 22, a little spooky. But I think we just fold now. We limp, they raise, we call. Flop top pair. Still gonna be check calling here. Give up. Give up. Give up. Give up. Block the nuts, block the nut flush, block king queen. It's 2 pair anyway. Fuck me. Block king jack as well. Block a bunch of king jack combos. Doesn't matter. They have it. Doesn't matter. Nobody bluffs. That hurts, but focus up. Try to spin it back. We're limped out here. I'm just all in. Just please, let's not run into it behind. The nice thing is, if we do run into it behind, I was going to say a couple of these stacks are less than ours. That one's not. And that's kings. And that's ace queen. Great. Spades, please. That's going to be hard to come back from. Ace at least wins us the side, the main. We're just out of there. We will re-enter. We can re-enter. We can re-enter. We can re-enter. Give me the button. 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 We made it. Three betting king jack of diamonds. We get that through. We re-enter with 10 big blinds to try to battle back now in the nightly $20 classic. I don't know. Is this a terrible call? Two-thirds pot. Had us the whole damn way. Had us the whole damn way. You fold here, I'm all in. All in with ace 5. Could be a quick second bullet. Don't do it. We'll fold this ace-5. Just being one position back here is enough for me to not want to jam, I think. Also got ace-5 up here. Defended to a raise. Let's fold. Really? 3 big blind jam. You're gonna jam button. Oh my god. Clubs, please. Okay, trip 9s. That also probably works. Nice. Lucky me. Little bit of run good. Queen 10 here in a limped pot. Queen jack suited here. Trip 3's here. Three of 8 in the 50. Pocket 6 is here in the cash game. We raise. We raised ace deuce. But here with top pair. So raise here with aces. Up top set. barrel over bet on the turn. And we'll take it down. I want to try to play for stacks on rivers. Raise a king jack suited here, or king jack offsuit here, I should say. Sorry. We'll see bet on king 7 deuce. It's gonna be my pot. Rejamming here, I think. All over the jacks. This is sick. Ace king. Oh my god, hold for a huge pot. Please hold. No, give me the jack. Give me the jack on the river, please. A limped ace king free. Fucking limpers, man. Fucking limpers, man. Out in 16th. So we take that flip. If they flip over their cards and say that if you jam, I'll call. We jam. And we want to be in there. Getting that flip. Take the spot with the pair of 7s, kings and 7s, that is. Sad though, 2 bullets in the $20. That one we would have had so many chips if we win that jack stays king. So many chips. Such a stranglehold on the tournament from there on out, I think. Able to be executed, but wasn't meant to be. Let's raise it up here with king queen. How do you have it? How do you lead with ace 6 on jack 8-4? How do you have that hand? How do you have that hand? That makes no fucking sense. My god. What a weird hand of poker. They lead. We raise the turn because I hit the turn card, or because I have more aces in my range, but they actually have an ace after leading with nothing on the flop. Like, what the hell just happened? My brain is fucking broken from that hand in the $50 classic. I don't understand. I don't understand. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Jamming here. In the Benjamin, we'll take it down with the 8s and 3s. I still have that hand history. What the hell happened here? So we raise pre. We raise pre. They defend. They lead out on. They lead out on jack 8-4. I call. Ace comes on the turn. I have king queen, but I raised pre, so I have a lot of aces in my range. So I decide to, after they bet, raise. They bet turn, I raise. King comes on the river, they check. I feel like I can check back and just win versus like a jack sometimes, or a busted draw that has given up. Instead, they have ace 6. What is this lead, man? What the fuck? What the fuck? To lead that and then get lucky enough to hit the ace. And then I also hit the king on the river, so I don't feel like continuing to make my hand a bluff. Because I beat some hands that are just hanging around. The fuck? Weird hand of poker. That's a weird hand of poker. All right, this is gonna be the nightly $5 rush. All right, we're good. I'm back. I'm back. We're in the cash game. Don't worry. Wait, did I lose a cash game table? Did one of them close, or did I just like put it in the wrong spot? No, we're good. I just moved it. Okay. Sorry, I know you can't see a table for a second. Hang on. Chill. Chill, baby girl. Alright, should be back now. Raising here with ace-4 suited. All in here. We limped. They raised. We're flipping. Come on, ace-10 in the Benjamin. Come on. No! No. Don't give me that 10 on the river. Don't even give me that 10 on the river. Jesus, this person wrecked me tonight. If we re-enter, what do we got? I gotta get back in. 33 big blinds. We're gonna keep firing. Gotta love the grind. We're back in it. You gotta love this grind, and we're back in it. Coming in 7 of 8, but we've got a playable stack, so we're gonna play it. Oh, that. Whoa, stop. Nightly $5 rush. Let's raise it up with the ace-ace. Any squeezers in the building? So much dead money there, Cesar. Squeeze me. No. No squeezers in the building. Ugh. Jack 10 deuce 2-tone, and we don't have the tone. If one person bets and everyone else folds or something, I think we will check raise jam here. It's just easy for them to have just a big jack, and we like getting in against that hand. Like, so if they fold, they didn't fold, I'm still gonna do it. Yeah, I'm still gonna jam here. Calls with jack 5, let's hold. Oh gosh. Spade. Oh my gosh, I am just getting like kicked in the balls by poker lately, honestly. It's been pretty rough. These hands keep happening, man, where I like, oh, it's a good spot. Oh, here it comes. Oh, here it comes. There it is. There it is. There's the runner. We're back in this $5 rush though. Poker does not care about your feelings, but man, I love this game. Poker does not care about justice. Jack 5 suited, calls it off. Calls a big bet and then calls off the jam. What a legend. What a legend. Pocket 10s here. We'll jam. Oh god, it's aces. Jesus. They just flatted me pre. Nice job. Nice job. Can't even hate on it. Can't even fucking hate on it. What we can do is get in again. Well, this is an expensive night, folks. This is a quite expensive night. Two bullets in the Benjamin, 2 bullets in the 20, 2 bullets in the 50. 2 bullets in the 5. 2 bullets in everything, I think. 2 bullets in everything, I think. Three bullets in the 50? 3 bullets in the 50, yeah. So 150, 350, 390, in for about 400 tonight. Let's just win something. Pocket jacks here. Feels like you have a queen. Feels very much like you have a queen. We're gonna go off our gut on that one. We're gonna go off our gut on that one. And we're gonna knock everything over. Didn't spill a drink though, surprisingly. Ace King here in the cash game. Got the King of Spades. I just knocked my remote off my table. It was just loud because I knocked the water bottle down and then it knocked the remote off the table. Fold, I think. Squeeze here with King Queen. Bow. Raising the cash game with Queen 9 suited. Limp here with Queen 5 suited. It's too likely that they might be betting the flush draw on the flop, I think, for me to jam there's a bluff, even though you have ace-x in our range a bunch, I think. Really thought about it, though. I think the bet could be to induce too much. Got a straight here. Overbet with the same straight. Chop it up. Registration closes in 9 minutes in the 50s. 4 places paid. Number 7 of 7. It's makeable if we could actually spin, but we only have 8 big blinds. B5 ain't it. English only, please. In the chat. I've hide your messages if you keep spamming stuff that's not English, my friend. Raise ace-9 with the ace of clubs here. Everybody checks, right? All right, yeah. You had waited to hear in the delay that I was giving you a warning. Maybe I wouldn't have to do this, but goodbye. User hidden on YouTube channel. I'll call backdoor flush draw and gutter. Both of them start to come in. We want to bet big because we want to build the pot for if we hit the club on the river. Now someone else could already have a flush, but we're willing to bet this for value, I think. Drop it up. I don't know what you had. So we both had Broadway. Other player had just a pair of queens. Alrighty then. King Jack here. We call three ways. Flop is 9-7-5 two-tone. We have both tones. We have a backdoor spade draw right now. We'll just fold it. Player all in the 50. Stacks off King Jack, spades up against nines, flipping. That's a jack on the flop. And a player eliminated. Don't really care about that. Doesn't really matter too much to us though. We need a double so bad. We need a double super bad. Three deuce of hearts is not a jam though. Can't hit a flop to save my life. King Queen O. Goodbye. Limp here. Raise the 4 big blinds from this opponent, Jackson. Welcomes ace jack 10. Flop raiser takes it down. Lines are up. Not what I want to hear. Starting to think this third bullet could have been a mistake. I mean, if we got hands up, yeah, singing. If we got hands and doubled up right away, I'd be singing a very different tune. All right, gonna take the break, folks. When we come back, we hope to spin. Pretty rough night, cards wise so far. There's always the hope to turn it around. Hang on, I gotta play a couple cash game hands here real quick. We got a gutter here. I'll just fold that. I think we'll just fold here as well. If we see any betting, can you bet and set me free, please? Thank you. All right, be right back. All right, we're back. Let's spin. I think we got to be all in here no matter what. King 9 suited is too good. Even if a raise comes in here, we're jamming. All right, good luck us. Although with King 9 suited. Five big blind jam gets called by Ace Jack. Let's get there. Hold. Hold. All right, 2 pair for us. The spin begins. And speaking of spinning beginning, let's jam pocket 3s here. Huh. Well, by pocket kings. Let's hit a tray. Tray. GG. We will tap out on the we'll tap out on the $5 nightly rush, I think. What would we have if we re-entered? Nah, we'll pass. Nah, you know what? Fucking send it. It's 17 bigs and a turbo. We can't make too many mistakes here. We know our ranges. Let's send it. Pile on another $5. My body's ready. Am I really gonna feel worse losing $405 instead of just 400? No, I'm not. Am I gonna feel better if I claw back some money in this $5 rush and lose 360? Probably disproportionately better doing that than worse for losing. So it's a free roll when you think about it. If you don't think about it too hard. Eight six here, we somehow get to see a flop. It's a doozy. Don't have anything really. I'm all in with ace 8 over the limp. Did not want to see this behind. Did not want to see this behind. I don't know why I have you marked as kind of crazy though. Okay, you also have ace 8. So we chop most of the time here. And no exception. All right then. Because LOL probably folded a better ace. That'd be awesome. Be very funny. So tempting. I'll be disciplined here and fold. That's a good hand to fold though. Not a good hand as in an appropriate hand to fold. It's a strong hand. All right, all in down here with King Jack. Blind versus blind for 10. Don't run into it this time. Still 8 of 8 here though. Joking on the splinters. All in down here with Queen Jack suited. Queen Jack of spades rolling in the 50. And picking up the blinds and antes. Adding to our stack up to 14 bigs now. Pair of jacks here in a limped pot. I'm a loser, baby, so why don't you kill me? Flat the king, queen. Top of 9, 8, 4, rainbow. I always bet 1. Tale as old as time. Song as old as rhyme. One fucking big blind. Fold. King's here. In the Benjamin. You got a rejammable stack. You want to rejam it? No. You got a squeeze stack. You want to squeeze it? No. Just jam, I think. Stack depth, a little sus. Rejam. I'm all in with the overpair. Called by Queen 10. Got some of your outs. Got some of your outs. Hold. Love it. Love it. Let's come back into Benjamin. 3 of 11 now. Come on. Both players call. One fucking big blind. We're holding. Ace 3 of spades here. I should pre. Bet je flop. Bet je turn. Check je river. And fold. Raising here with pocket sixes. Flop a set. When it checks down like this, I think we can get very thin value from a pair of queens or 2 pair hands, but I don't think, I mean, 2 pair hands, yeah, probably don't play it that way from the beginning. Just ace 10, hero calls us. Speaking of ace 10, we're all in here with ace 10 in the nightly $5 rush. And in the 50, we're going to be all in here. Hold on, that's at risk. All in the 50 with ace 10 versus king 10. 6-9, hold on, we got ace jack here. Ace 10, king 10 is going to beat us probably unless we river king. We do! And ace jack here versus ace 4, we're way ahead. Hold, please. Hold in the big $50. Okay, 3 bullets in this one. We're trying to still get through to the payouts, and that is a big help to that effect. Okay, those were a bunch of pots that just went our way. That's awesome. We move into 5 of 7 here, but we're very close to a couple of other stacks here to our right. These are 3rd and 4th. We're playing heads up cash here. We're going to raise. Waylon, hello. Calls. Open-ended on the flop. Need a dollar. Jack 4, doubles 3 is king here. The 50. C-bet just takes it down after we raise pre. They limped, so we made it 4x. We C-bet. They fold. Limp the queen 8 here. Big blind checks. We're gonna bet the flop. Okay, check. Check's good. Fold's good. Nobody bet flop here. We're gonna bet on the 10 of spades turn here. Please, Mr. Boss Man, I need this job more than you know. Bet river with top pair. We get some value. Would you share your dollar with me? Let's raise pocket tens here. Heads up. It's inside the bottle. My good old buddies, I spend my last dime. Wow. I raised after you limped and you're gonna do this? Okay. Interesting. Another player. Still 5 of 7 here with a 4 paid in the $50 classic. Share your dollar with me. Come on, share your dollar. This is your dollar. Share your dollar with me. I'm just gonna limp. Well, definitely gonna fold the 8s now. Yikes. What we got? Ace King and Ace Jack. Okay. Oh, give me my freaking eights back, dude. Give me my freaking eights back. Would have been amazing. Don't think it's a good idea though, nearing the bubble to go with that hand. Pretty gross that we would have got there though. Raise ace nine of clubs here. This player up here limps a ton. Limps our big blind. We gotta fold this flop, unfortunately. Two of the other short stacks going at it. Do we want one of them to bust the other? I don't really know, actually. But it's not gonna happen. 6 of 6 for us. Need to get into the top 4. Ace 9 jam over this limp. Probably you raise. I think I just fold. Yeah, I think we just fold here. Tempting when they come in with the flat here. We definitely could squeeze and get this through, but I think I'm just gonna fold. Two pair on the board. Threes get counterfeited. Wow. Threes get counterfeited. It's not good for us. Not good for us for them to pick up some chips here. Hold the queen 6 suited. We raise here with ace 4 of spades. Two players call. Check. Got Broadway here. What a river. We are chopping at best. I'm actually gonna fold. They easily could be betting a king the way that action went, or a queen just like we have the way that action went, but we have two of them. And there's a bunch of boats and full houses that crush us, crush our soul and river, so we let it go. Ace Jack gonna be all in here, folks. Good luck, us. Yikes. I think we might need some help. Let's hope to be flipping here. Oh, we are flipping. Please get there. We flop a jack. 8 of hearts is dead. Yes. Yes. Yes, gang. Come on. All of a sudden, we're 3 of 6. Bro, we can't hear the music. It's as loud as I want it to be. You can hear it. I'm gonna switch the song right now, but Music is as loud as I would like it to be, Batumi. I know you can hear it because I can hear it and I can see the levels on the stream. You don't listen to somebody who's just jamming out. There's like fucking Vivo or whatever it's called. Vivo? Whatever the freaking. Yeah, Vivo YouTube channels. Just go watch that shit. I'm here to play poker and also have some background music. I've got a straight. Don't like the diamond. I don't think we're getting a call from pocket fours, folks. I don't think we're getting a call from pocket fours. Hearts versus trip queens. And the hearts get the knockout. Wow. The thank you is such BM. The TY is such BM. Alright, this is dicey now. We're on the stone bubble here. Stone bubble, folks. Pick up a pot right away, which feels good. Blinds are up on my big blind. Not allowed. Gonna walk in the Benjamin. Limper comes in. We got suited 3 deuce. Hold it. Limping ATC pretty much, I think, from the button there. I got a call off here with ace 10 of hearts. They jam their small stack with 9-7. Can we hold? No, we cannot is the answer. No, we definitely cannot. They flop a straight. Flops a straight. Limp along here with 10-9 suited. This is spooky because this one big blind doesn't feel like it should be here in a four-way pot. Check. 1 into 9, we got a call. Like, what are you doing? Why are you barreling one big blind, one big blind, one big blind with king 8? Like, what are you doing? They don't know, chat. They don't know what they're doing is the answer. We got ace king here. I had a 10 here. Again, they're turning pretty bad hand into a bluff there. Like, yes, their hand bricked, but you block all the hands that brick. Yo, do you like music? Somewhat. I'm not a big like music head, but I like music. Doesn't everybody like? I mean, it's pretty rare for a human to exist and not like some music, right? I think that's like a pretty like that would be the huge exception to the rule if there was somebody that just was like I'd never listen to music. It's got to be up there among the most universally beloved forms of entertainment, especially if you go as broad. Like obviously when you dial into any specific genre of music, it could be a lot more divisive. But I think you just said like there's a reason one of the go-to like conversation starters is what kind of music do you listen to? Because everybody listens to some kind. You can be playing music, do you feel me? I don't. But everyone knows you're high. Everybody knows. You think they don't know, but everybody knows. Yeah, I mean, I could be playing music. I'm not very musically talented, so it doesn't seem like a good streaming choice for me or anything, or even just general life choice. Zero jacks. Trying to dial in what the proper like number is to actually put this player on the back foot, because when we raise to like 2.53, they're like not batting an eye, so maybe we'll go 4 next time. Depth, wrong word. I don't think the Warriors are getting enough from the players who are big blah blah blah. I think you're in the wrong chat. Too many of you fuckers open. I knew you were typing in the wrong chat. You're talking about Warriors basketball. That is not meant for me. That shit ain't meant for me. No, it's all good. It's very funny. Lost chatters. Ace king here in the Benjamin. When this guy raises, we run scared. He has not shown much. He's not shown much aggression. Okay, with just folding the king deuce. 2 of 5. Come on. Ah! Chip leader, could you like be a chip leader a little bit? Could you like raise occasionally? 8 ball to the Warriors have enough depth to win it all this year? Don't count on it. Eight ball nose ball. Ace queen here are gonna be all in. We'll probably call off here. Nope, not anymore. And would have been so happy to be stacking off ace 10 against queen 10, but the jacks got in the way, unfortunately. Don't really want to be playing out of position versus this player, but here we are. Check. Two pair on the river here, but they have trip deuces. Unit. Not even trying to raise that. Okay, so we concede that pot to the chip leader out of position. Still stone bubble in here. And this guy's put the short stack all in. Who folds? Let me guess, a limp? Could I, like, get there against this fucking dude sometime, please? One big blind, what a surprise. In a small pot here with 10-6. Here we've got Broadway. Pot, huh? Why does this keep happening to me? You should not bet Broadway here if you have it. You should not jam Broadway. We'll probably chop now. No, you have Queen 7. Okay, we'll take that. They're just blasting away with Queen 7. Okay, okay. I overestimated your game. Two pair here on the river. We try to bet for value, but our opponent snap folds. We raised pre here in the Benjamin, and I don't know. I got ace high. I don't know. All right, we absolutely fold river here to the small blind. Big bet. Queen 10 of spades here. Hello. Okay. It's aces. They're dead on the turn. We even would have chopped if we didn't have the flush. Easy game. Easy game. Hang on. Chip's going in the middle here on the turn. It was like a bet, a raise, and a call here on the turn, I think. Just caught the very last like flicker of it. And a half pot bet out of position from Cade. Also gets a call. Oh, bluffing with the 5-8 and the ace-5 makes the call. Man, things we do not really want to see. Cade, you gotta like put them all in there. You gotta put them all in. If you're gonna make that bluff, Cade, put them all in. Put them to risk for their tournament life. In raising here with aces. Take that one down. Got a jam here for 4.5 effective. In the middle of June, he waves been faking me out. All right, we continue trying to crack through here in the $50 classic. We see the two chip leaders potentially tangling once more. Here they go. $11.6 in the middle. 5 of clubs on the turn. Sees another bet from Donovan. And a fold. The TY barbs going back and forth. Who's gonna get the last TY LOL? All right, blinds go up, not on our big blind this time, but we will be big blind next hand. Just a raise, not a jam. Like, it's so funny. Oh my god, I had 2 spades. Sheesh. Ace jack with the ace of spades. Get there, but I had 2 spades, remember? Oh, I didn't need to get there. I just needed to hold. I said get there and I cursed them. Fuck. We do not want to keep seeing these fucking shorties double. Just get me through the bubble. We also don't want to call here when they jam fumes and find out that they have us dominated somehow. But we're going to turn a deuce. And it's an easy game that way. Over there, ridiculous jam limping range. I'm going to just jam here. Three-way pot. We got queen 8 of hearts. Yikes. Now we bet river. Blocker bet, thin value bet. We pick up a 9 big blind pot. Let's fucking go. We got the ladies. We got pocket queens. Raise and take. Pocket 10s here. We got the overpair. You really have an ace, huh? Like how? I should just fold. I should just fold, man. They're just so transparent. They're just so transparent. This player hates to fold pre. They're gonna call? No, they're not gonna call. Oh, should have just folded. I got way up in my own ass about like 10s just being too good. That like they were good pre and that makes them still good now, which is just not fucking true. Final table, such as it is in the Benjamin. Only half these players get paid though. We're 6 of 8 with 4 paid. Of course, we see a limp from our friend here. We got queen 8 to go to the flop. We got to call the 1 big blind that's inevitable to come in here, sadly, I think. Call with a 6. Call with a 6. Let's fucking go. Calls with a worse 8. These like short stacks watching us tangle have to just be like, please, please take them out, please. We're not eliminating each other, just trading pots back and forth. Obviously we're folding here. Short stack gets it through. Almost chip leading here now though. Jams on the shorty. Shorty folds. These two go at it again. Flop of king 10 deuce rainbow. Donovan loves a lead out. Loves a lead. Never does it with nothing. You got ace queen. No, not ace queen when they just call. You can't beat 9s on that board? sevens. 'Twas sevens. Raise and take here. Well, that puts us in the chip lead. Now we don't mind the limps when we have hands like this. If we could see one. Say it ain't so, I will not go. Turn the lights off, carry me home. Check. Late nights, come home, work sucks, I know. Say it ain't so, I will not go. You will stop limping now that I have chips. We're setting a new standard around chomp. Okay, not with this one though. You can limp here. Fold the ace deuce. We've padded our stack. 35 big blinds now. Cash game, let's raise here with the king 10. Pocket tens here, we open. Say it ain't so, I will not go. Turn the lights off. Ace 9 suited we raise. Obviously we call this. Obviously we call this too, I think, actually. Small blind calls. Flop comes 5-5-7. Check. No fold. This player would have hero called us with a bunch of holdings there. Hold the king jack. So is so player's been like extremely patient, so we fold king jack. Gotta fold here as well. All right, player finally at risk here on the bubble. Jack 7 makes the call to try to eliminate the ace deuce. Yeah, like this player just hates folding. Has a lot of outs though, but doesn't find one. What a sweaty flop for ace deuce. Just absolute fun player. You love to see it. That puts us pretty now solidly in the chip lead again, just because this player losing just distributes among the shorties, and we have the largest stack by far now. Ace 4 beats ace queen here. I don't know why ace queen is betting river, but take it. Raising a jam and a call behind. Like, this player is such a fun player. Like, what is this? What range is this, chat? It should be so strong, but with this player, it could be fucking anything. What holdings do we have going on here? 2 into 20 is queen jack flatting behind, and aces are gonna get like such a huge fucking pot. This type player is gonna get such a huge fucking pot because queen jack doesn't recognize that is just torching. That is torching EV right there. Good God. Good God. Absolutely insane. Dude, I've gotten to see so many flops. Sooner or later, I'm going to flop the goddamn joint versus this player, but I just can't seem to get there. Now, you called off with queen jack earlier. You're going to limp fold whatever garbage you got this time, I guess. This bubble is taking so goddamn long, and I always get this feeling, even though I'm the chip leader, every time a bubble takes this long, I'm like, if it keeps taking longer and longer, eventually it's going to be me, right? But I can't be at risk right now very easily, so we're okay. Six of 6 in the Benjamin with 4 paid. Fold the 10-7 suited though, I believe. Yeah, chip leader in the big blind should just fold. That made them so violent. Wish we came in with our 10-7. This player opened though. I don't care about that. Can't believe this bubble. Fucking here we go. Oh my God, they flopped a set, chat. They flopped a fucking set. Are you serious? Oh my fucking Christ. This like player who has just any cards, we get top and they have flopped a set. This is so ridiculous. This FT bubble is so ridiculous. Oh my Christ. We both have king 8. Are you kidding me? God damn. Jam after they limp because they're limping like literally any 2 cards. I swear if I run into a limp trap here, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. Don't you dare call and eliminate me. Oh my God. Holy shit. Could be a torch versus that player because they just don't like play proper like folds. Could honestly be a torch versus that player. Raise A7 suited and take, which is what we expect to happen most of the time. These players have both been pretty passive, plus there's the shorty at the table, and we'll come back and play this bubble. It never fucking ends when we come back from the break, folks, and we'll try to break through in the Benjamin as well. 2 bubble spots. Be still my heart. And in fact, we're gonna jam here with ace 9. It's ace queen. Okay. Well, I don't think we're gonna make it through this one, probably. Yeah, that's gonna be tough. All right, GG. GG the $5, but we got the 50 and the 100 when we return. We'll be right back. All right, folks, we are back and getting ready for this nightmarish fucking FT bubble. We've been on the bubble so long. They're sitting out. I considered raising just because of that, but they're back now. Let's flop. Bet's turn. Bet's river. With a 3. Queen Jack wins. All in here in the Benjamin with King 10. Followed by Ace 3. Let's hit a King or a 10. Broadway, please. 40% to get back in this one. All right, now hold. No spades, no ace. No. Man. All right, only the 50 can save us. Jeez. Spade. They got us in 6th, folks. They got us in 6th. There's all in here. Called by 5 deuce. They've got a gut shot, or they've got an open ender. And a runner flush draw. Holy shit. The fucking... do you see how equalized these stacks are, folks? The bubble from fucking nightmares. What is happening? The bubble of nightmares. And now we have 6s that we will just call. Because we cannot torch by jamming here into something strong. Everybody's fucking even as shit. Look at this. 13, 13, 14, 14, 15. Are you serious right now? This is so tilting that this has taken so long. And now the stack depth is so goddamn shallow. Cade picks up a pot. We're 5 of 5. And this like bogarts our opportunities to steal a lot of the time too when they limp here, and then like it's just fucking weird jam for us to open. Jesus Christ, what a final table. I can't believe that I had ace king for top against this guy and he had a flopped set of 4s. That was nightmarish. That was just brutal. Come back from break and immediately bust the Benjamin as well. Gross. The 50 is our only saving grace, but we're gonna need the poker gods potentially to meet us now after it's been back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Chris Bachkowski says, why was the Ethiopian baby crying? If this is racist, I fucking hate you. I don't like that it says Ethiopian already. I don't like it. You know what? I'm just gonna hide your messages preemptively because I don't even like the premise. Where are you, Chris? Hide user on this channel. Sorry. You're gone. Get him gone. He's a glue. He came to the ball and his wife Beta lost his Nike shoes and yes. He's in. All right, folks. This could be it. We will be all in with ace king. You know what? No, we're gonna limp it because Cade's been kind of aggressive. All right. Mission accomplished. Now we jam. Okay. You limp, we jam. I think we just jam here. With ace 10, we're all in. Two of five. That's how close these stacks are. Pick up a very small pot, and we're 2 of 5. Limped pot, queen 10 9 flop. Bet sees a snap jam from Jackson, who takes it down. He gamed the ball and his wife beat or lost his Nike shoe. It's in your ass. He's in your ass. He's all up in your psyche too. What's his name? I hate that you like steal my ability to jam here. Like, I don't think, even though you play any two, like, you might stack off with some fucking madness. Okay, hopefully we've returned the favor and flopped a set of 4s versus you. We did flop a set of 4s versus you. I mean, a set of 4s versus your big ace is what I meant, obviously. That'll give us the chip lead, though. I think the board a little just too wet, especially when that player plays all sorts of different cards, for us to really want to just flat there with the 4s. A little bit too dangerous. A little bit too wet and dynamic. Fold 10-3 suited. Get him. You like to tango? I know you do. There we go. Both of you got top pair. Come on, get the fucking stacks in. Damn it. Here. Raising here of the limp with king queen. We'll just fold ace-4 here to the open. Well, especially open in the 3-bet. Are we stacking off? You don't raise much pre. You mostly just limp. We are stacking off. Somebody's going to be very short after this hand either way. Kings and queens. Wow. Yeah, I was going to say, you don't raise much. And that does prove to be very strong. And holy shit, finally we've broken the bubble. This is a tell. This player only raises fucking insanely nutted hands. They limp everything else. Finally, we have made the money in the $50 classic, folks. We've locked up $105. It's 484 up top. coming in, begging, and talking about having cancer in chat. Please, if you do, I'm very, very sorry. I hope you have people in your life that are helping you, but this is not the place for that. And it's also a very common thing that if you do, again, I'm very sorry, but it's also a very common thing that people use to scam people. So see right here with ace 10. All right, folding here, another player at risk for to get us a ladder. Ace queen calls the jam from ace 3. Opportunities possible, but no chop found, and that's another ladder for us. We've locked up $178, clawing at least some back from the session. I think we're in for around 400 tonight. Let's battle back and win it. We can win this FT for sure. Next ladder gets us up to 284. They save if we win it. King queen, I'm just all in, I think. King queen O. We're flipping with 10s. Let's win a flip. Big flip. Big flip to win. Come on, king or queen? King or a queen? Yes! Let's go. There's that king on the river, and we're back in it with 25 bigs. Hits me with the wow. You love to see it. And a spite race? Spite race incoming? No, not a spite race. Then we will raise. We have to size up just a little bit to have more, to have fold equity against this player. They stick around a little bit more than they should. Not that we necessarily always want them to fold, but I think we size up in general because they're like a little bit fit or fold, transparent play post flop. So we don't mind playing big pots with them. And then we get them to fold their garbage when we have garbage. And they have garbage a lot. All right, that was a big turn of events. We're back in the chip lead. Thanks for the follows over on Kick. Welcome, people. Welcome. No, I won't be adding you on Discord though, sorry. 5-3 hearts. Let me guess, one big blind? Yeah, they literally always bet the flop. They literally always click one big blind. So we have to adjust to that their range is literally anything. Wish I had called this hand. I'll remember you this way. What'd you call with if you don't have any pair on the board, I guess? Jack 4, just calling with a jack kicker on the river, I suppose. Interesting. Beat the spades. Nice. Google no agenda. Yo, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream, brother. Welcome, welcome. What's up, folks? We're here on the final table of the $50 Classic. I was the guy who min cashed this. You got fourth, dude. What an insane fucking bubble it's been. The infamous AG Ori. Holy shit, there's a name I haven't seen in a long time. A long time. Welcome back, Ori 13. Hope you're doing well, bud. Hope you are doing well. Raise the king 8. They bet bigger when they have a bigger hand. We'll semi-bluff here with the double gut shot, and I was pretty confident that they were going to fold. Like I said, very transparent, this player. We're happy about it. They almost never raise, and I mean, it helps that we have 6 deuce, but we'd be folding some pretty strong holdings there, I think, for heads up, for like a heads up pot or a blind versus blind pot. Stronger than we would typically, because this player is very tight pre-flop. They're wide, they limp a million hands, but they're very tight when it comes to raising, from what I've seen. We'll just check fold the queen 8. Should probably bet flop, but all right, raising here. Maybe we could just jam this hand, but we're gonna raise. Two overs in the backdoor flush draw with the queen. Pretty good card for us. We're pretty safe here. We're gonna check. We're gonna just call. Small value raise here. The queen of clubs. Called by. 7 of clubs. It's the kind of action we're looking for. Would stack off here 100%. Even though they're very tight, like I said. Now we just jam. All right, a lot of chips now. I think we're playing very well here. We know exactly where we're at against this player, and we're exploiting it to our advantage. We're also starting to pick up some cards. Jam the ace queen over the raise. Of course they have ace king. Like I said, this player like very rarely raises pre. Let's hit a queen though. Or a 7 or a deuce for a chop. Ouch. All of that hard work undone, unfortunately, but thankfully it was enough hard work that we're still pretty solidly in the chip lead here. But yeah, I mean, I you know, we can't, you know, it's a small sample size from what you saw right there, but we've noticed throughout playing with this player that they limp a ton. They only really raise very strong hands. Now, of course, our ace queen was like super up there as well, so we want to raise some garbage here. They've shown some pretty consistent willingness to just snap fold when we raise from the blind, so we'll keep that up. And we'll raise here with ace jack. Oh, I hate to see you jam behind. That's pretty gross if you do. This time they limp and call. I'm actually just gonna fold, even though that is the smallest raise. This player literally just only raises when they have something so nutted. He says LOL. Like, LOL to you, buddy. You're the one that's very easy to tell that what you're doing. Where's my you're welcome button? Probably should just fold here too, but I shouldn't have called flop. Very fit or fold, and our hand doesn't fit, really. I mean, we have a 6, we do have a pair, but against this guy, I think we gotta be a little careful. Maybe contradicting myself a little bit, though. They do bet flop a lot. I'm doing okay. Just had a year-long workers' comp case that's finally settled, so I have to start playing poker again. And then by have to, I mean I'm gonna have a bankroll when that settlement comes in. Nice. Hope it does well for you. But here on flop with a gut shot, take it down versus the other shorty now. Unfortunately, we're the shorty, but I still feel pretty confident at this FT. I've never been 3-bet by this player other than when they had like something just extremely fucking strong as shit. So like with 3-bets, we just run for the goddamn hills. When they check flop, it's like 100% fold. They've never checked. They lead when they have something strong. So like when they check, we probably could just bet one big blind potentially and get a fold, but I don't know if I want to go quite that exploitative. We're gonna fold our king 4, see what they got here. Ace 7 trying to knock out the ace deuce and take us to heads up. Diamonds are live, but that is the elimination. All right, we're heads up. 21 plays 36 for the win. We've locked up $284, and we got ace queen suited. This is gross because like I said, they don't raise unless they have something strong. We'll take our flip. Let's win another flip. Ace queen to 9s. Come on, ace queen. Come on, ace queen. Hit him on the river again. All right. And all it took was one hand to heads up. Maybe we shouldn't have taken that flip because this player is always going to be strong, but we got 284 back. Very sad to lose to that player that I felt like I had a very big advantage against. At the end of the day, we have ace queen suited heads up. You know what I mean? Like they're raising a very nutted range, but we have a very nutted hand. First, we ran our ace king queen into their ace king and lost, and then ran our ace queen into their 9s and lost that as well. But we got $284 at 11 cents. Unfortunately, that's not enough, I don't believe, for a day save. Let me take a look and see what our session stats look like here on BetRivers. All right, so we were in for $462 tonight, and we cashed for $388, including some cash game winnings, I believe. So we're down $74 on the night. When I was, staring at the fact that I was, down 400 in the MTT buy-ins, being down 74 doesn't feel that bad. Feels kind of like a win or bringing the day back to even, but would have been nice to win that flip right there. And then I don't think there's any way we lose that heads up if I win that flip. So gotta win your flips. What it comes down to. Thanks so much for the raid, Google No Agenda. I'm gonna pay it forward and send you folks straight on to somebody else. And I will be back on Sunday. Thanks so much for being here. BetRivers Poker. Stay tuned, folks. They've announced that they're doing a multi-state rollout. No time yet, but BetRivers planning a multi-state rollout, and I'm very excited about it. Should be more news to share soon. So keep your eyes on the BetRivers Poker Twitter, on Poker News, and on my socials. And we'll see you next time. See you Sunday. Good night, everybody. Peace. Later.